Hello. Hi, Nat. How's it going? I hope you've recovered from your work day. Think I'm set up properly. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. Probably because I haven't done this in forever. I'm tired, but I'd like to get some more reading in tonight, so that's the goal. Covered as much as you can. Yeah. Well, hopefully you have a cozy evening in some way, shape, or form planned. Thinking if I should read or not. Good question. I was going to ask, what are you up to this evening? And not knowing is also perfectly valid. Hello, hello. Could write, yes, writing is good. They're productivity sprints, whatever the case may be. Hello. Listening to audiobook The Next Wife by Kara Ruda. I think I've read this one. Have I read this one? I've read her books. Now I'm second guessing myself. I've enjoyed her books, though. I do know that much. I think I did read that one, didn't I? I vaguely remember it. I think my book club actually did that one. The Next Wife. Yes, I did read it, in fact. What am I reading? What am I not reading is the current question. I keep starting things. I need to start by filming some vlog updates so I can actually continue reading the books that I'm in the middle of. But I think the goal for sprints is to read a couple of the short stories in Ghost Camera. I really enjoy the ones I've read so far. So I've just been reading kind of one or two a day to get myself eased into the spooky season. And then probably my goal is to finish Camp Slaughter, which I'm not loving, but it's for a vlog, and I'm hopeful that maybe the second half, the action will pick up again. And then I think that's probably the plan for currently. But I'm also reading We Kept Her in the Cellar, which is a Cinderella retelling from the stepsisters' POV, and I just started The Lake House. So I have lots of options. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. First time reading one of her books. Well, I hope you enjoy it. They're really easy, I think, thrillers to get into. It's been a while since I picked one of them up. Going to Diamond Paint and listen to Unbroken Bonds. How far are you into the series? Is that you're on Unbroken Bonds, or I don't know. Clearly, I'm super knowledgeable about the series, other than everyone's been loving it or enjoying it. On the Scary Reads, yes. I am very much a spooky season reader all year long, but also definitely gearing up for Halloween season. Little Secrets by Jennifer Hillier, about halfway. I hope you're enjoying that one. I did really like that. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. More hellos. Haven't read anything today. It's 10 p.m., so clearly need the push to read today. Yes. I did pretty well today at work. I did get a lot of audiobooking in at least, but I want to dig into some of my books that I don't have on audio. So today was very much doing grunt work at work and doing stuff that didn't require too much brain power, which was good because I started the day with a migraine. So we're turning things around and we're going back into better modes. Last book. Okay. You guys have flown through that series, I swear. Last book hype. Yes. Planning to continue with Quicksilver. I hope you're enjoying that. I did enjoy that one. Proof that I do occasionally enjoy romances. Loving it. Good. I like Jennifer Hillier a lot. Hello, Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. I have heard of this. I have not read that one, but I hope you are enjoying it. They're very quick audiobooks. I've gathered that because there's only so much you can speed up an audio and you guys are still flying through. But it's been fun to watch the hype and not worry about spoiling myself with spoiler tags because I'm not going to read it. Hydrate. Especially Nat. Nat should hydrate. I don't have any points here to cash in to tell you to, but you know. Let's see. Since Nat is here, I'm going to see if I can do something really quickly here. Pardon my not being fully prepared. Oh, yes, I can. We have a new timer. It's called the Nat timer for sprints. Yeah, it's definitely not a me series. Hydrate. Yeah, I just think it's not like the FOMO gets me because people are enjoying it so much, but then at the same time, I also know myself better than that. Enjoying but haven't picked up in 3 weeks. That's valid. Life be lifing lately. Out of water. You need to refill. Soda, no water. Well, it's still kind of hydration. It's liquid anyway. What was it? Oh, I forgot to do this. Also, I managed to. Sorry, my brain's still not 100% functional today, I think. So I apologize in advance for that. Because I thought I paused this and I did not. How are we feeling about sprint? Wow, that was sprint length and I made it into sprint strength. That's not even a word. There are no flies or spiders in the window. That's very, very sad. Not really. Sprint. That we can't waste time with 2 different words. We just make it into one. Did drink water while delivering DoorDash orders today, though. So you did. That is good hydration time. I did vaguely remember I had a dream that involved spider timers or spider something. Like it wasn't spiders, but it was something relating back to the spider discussions, and I can't remember what it was. Yes. All right, so if I can get this to work, maybe. Why does it say? There we go. This is the Nat timer. So we're combining words, but the original question was how long were we thinking? Like 45-minute sprint work for people? Do people have preferences? Because I'm good to go. I know. I forgot to set Kylie's stairs up so she could come say hi. She's staring at me. You want to come say hi? Come here. No? You want to do it under your own power? That requires me to get up and get you stairs. I'll do that in the first sprint. Oh, you want to do it? Here. Okay. Here we go. She wanted to say hi. Look. Say, oh, hello. Hello, buddy. Why is my computer up? Here we go. Say hi, Bubby. Say hi, Bubby. She wanted to come up, and now she's being all standoffish. Yeah. I already fed you. You look sleepy. All right. I'm seeing Nat timer. You do get your own timer. 45 works. Doesn't matter. 45 is good. Hi, Kylie. Hi, Kylie. Hello, Kylie. Aw. You mean bashful now? All right. Well, this is going to be a getting organized sprint, I think, for me. Of course, anytime I schedule sprints, that's the time traffic's at its worst. It had me taking surface streets all the way home, which is not normal. because chaos was chaosing. Okay, but let's see if I can get this to go. And I will see you guys back in 45. Hello again. Been joined by Monster. A very shy Monster at the moment. I got a couple of vlog clips filmed, one of which required a costume, and read one short story from Darcy Coates and made a little bit of progress in Camp Slaughter, so was somewhat productive but scatterbrained. Okay, you can get down. Hello, we like a good lurk. I very frequently am lurking in work mode also. Made it to chapter 12. Impressive. Watched the new Only Murders in the Building episode. Ate an orange and a Go-Gurt. Also productive. I need to catch up on Only Murders in the Building, which I have said multiple times, but eventually I'll get there. Kylie Monster. She is a very cute monster. 30 pages. See, you are full steam ahead on the reading. Yes, she is cute. I put for Halloween-a-thon, I put some spots on my board for Kylie costume books. So if I land on one of those, which I have now landed on one of those, I have to pick a book to go with a costume. So that is what we were up to with the monster costume. But I need to remember actually take a picture for a Bookstagram also while she's in it, so she doesn't have to put it back on later. So I'm trying to keep her from taking the hat off. Made it 78%, way farther than I originally thought. I was going to say, if you were at, I think you had said half, that would be impressive in one sprint. But I am hopeful you are still enjoying that. What are you doing, crazy? She is good. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing so much. The weather is being weathery here, and I think the change of seasons is impacting allergies. 6%. That's a little more reasonable. That's about what I did, I would say, aside from the fact that I managed to be a slacker. And well, no, I did actually film a couple things and have to go charge batteries and stuff. I was productive somewhat. Managed to finish supper and read one chapter of The Tainted Cup. Ooh, how are you liking that? I enjoyed it. Opinions were mixed in the group we read it with, but I did enjoy it. Allergies also acting up with change of seasons. We were supposed to have a big heat wave this week, which, mind you, I'm not disappointed, but all of a sudden I realized it was only in the 60s today. And that's not really heat wave in my mind. So I looked up the weather and now we're supposed to have like a high of 71 or something. It's very weird. And then we had a severe fog warning today after we had weeks and weeks of severe heat warnings. So apparently we just could do everything in extremes here now. Allergies really are. Ever since there was that time where I inhaled my coffee, like breathed it in instead of drinking it, not just, drinking it really fast. And ever since then, I just can't quite get over the cough. And then allergies keep kicking it back up. And California has been on fire lately, so that doesn't help. Liking it so far. It's easy read. Haven't read many fantasy mysteries, so I like it. Yes. Yeah, it was really easy to read, I think. And I love mysteries and I love fantasy, so it was a really good combination for me personally. I did like it. Last few days have been very nice here. It's supposed to go up 11 degrees tomorrow. That's wild. Northern California, I wonder if they're still getting their heat wave. They were supposed to be back up into the 90s this week, which was ridiculous. We were supposed to be in the mid 80s, but unless the weather's really different where I work than where I live. But no, here it's only supposed to get up to a high of 73 in the next week, which I can handle that. Also, I was going to show you, for those who know the spider and fly lore, which came out of sprints at one point. There is a little briefcase under Kylie's knocking my arm. Sorry. There is a little briefcase under the fly's wing there. So the business fly has their briefcase. Silly things come out of sprints, and I turn them into timers. The briefcase. You can't see it unless you really, really zoom in, but I had to prove it was there. I need 59 degrees when I go to Disneyland in November, please. You're going to Los Angeles Disneyland because 59's not likely, but it should be cooler. I remember fire season being really uncomfortable to breathe all the time. I lived in California. Yes, my mother was in the hospital with pneumonia, and the fires were so bad that I had to go get checked to make sure I did not have pneumonia also, because like to visit her in the hospital, hacking up a lung while I was trying to walk in, I figured wouldn't go over well with the nurses and so forth. But yeah, because you especially, and even in her hospital room, you had a view over the mountains and you just see this brown layer. It's really gross. Lit, yes. Yes, California. It should definitely be cooler. We don't often get down into the 50s during daytime. At night, if you go late in the evening, you might get close. But right now, November is where we start to really feel like it is cooling off, at least. I mean, right now, overnight, we're getting into the mid 60s. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. So keep manifesting, because I personally would like some cooler weather too. We usually get like an extra dose of summer in October. And most of that tends to be over by the end of October. And then November, we actually start feeling a little bit fall-ish. But this year, it's been all over the place. So who really knows? But Disneyland, when the weather's not super sunny, and even if you can do Disneyland when it's drizzling a bit, that's like the prime time to go to Disneyland because the lines are less. I don't know if that's the same anymore because it's so crowded, but come up to Canada, we're finally entering fall. Yeah, I'm very jealous of all the people posting all their fall decor and their fall temperatures, and it's not here, sadly. But I do live in California, and this is not unexpected. It's funny because when I was looking at colleges, my parents didn't think I would like going to a state that wasn't super sunny. Like I was looking in Oregon, and they were worried that much rain might not be good for me. And personally, I love the rain. I know it's because we don't get hardly any here, but I think that would have been nice. Good studying weather, right? Love Long Beach weather in February. Yeah. I think as long as it's cool enough to be comfortable, I like the fact that we don't get freezing here. But there are times where it would just be nice to have an excuse not to go out because it's nice and cold, and you just have to stay home and bundle up with the dog. Maryland decided fall needed to happen suddenly. We've had rain the past 2 days. Yeah, I don't know what our forecast is for this winter. We had more rain than normal this year, but that's not saying much. It's not saying much at all. 65 right now in Seattle, 8 p.m. That's basically what we're at right now. I'm at 63 at 8 p.m. I had to look at the time as if I didn't know the Seattle's in the same time zone. I tell you, my brain's not functioning well today. It had rain all day today, but it will be over tomorrow. Yeah, we've got lots of fog, apparently. Otherwise, partly cloudy all week. That's it. Which is fine. Because at this time of year, a lot of times the heat waves tend to be brought on by the winds that promote allergies. So, and really, really dry you out, which is never fun. Never fun at all. I'm shocked she's still sitting here in her monster hat. It does have little arm, like almost leg warmers. And those she takes off. They're a little too big on her. Those she takes off immediately. She's just chilling in her hat. Not saying much for California. Yeah, we I think we would need a lot more years of more rain than usual to get to the point where we're not in a drought. It's still warm here, but we'll get cold very soon. Yeah, it's been, the fact that it's in the 60s today was shocking. It hasn't been anywhere near that cool recently. It just all of a sudden took a drastic turn. It's been raining here since yesterday, just outside Toronto. It's 1763. See? Okay, now, so it is 17 here right now. Now I know this. I'm very bad at converting, so I appreciate that. Cold at night. Yes. My electric bill last month was really ugly, so I'm really excited that I don't need AC at night anymore. Apparently we'll have rain for at least another week. Send some this way, please. I'll take some off your hands if you want to get rid of it. We could use it. Actually, especially on the weekend. The weekend would be good. I'm aiming for the not leaving the house weekend again. Although that's what I did last weekend too. That's pretty much my plan for all of October, is just not leave the house. That's how I'm keeping up with the fact that I'm in 3 different readathons. The amount of rain will probably be coastal flood advisory. Yeah, I don't know that flooding is good, but rain in general sounds good. Google for the conversion. I'm not that good. Yeah, I need to find like a widget on my phone so it automatically converts for me. Because the amount of time I spend on sprints with people from different countries, it would be helpful to be able to convert it easily. Went to Disneyland in 2018 or 17. It downpoured, and the entire time we were there, except one day, they closed the park for flooding. That's wild. Disneyland is very stingy about when they're going to close things down. So you had very bad timing, I would say, for that. My birthday's at the end of October, and I don't even know if it's the case anymore, but you used to be able to get in for free on your birthday. And so we would go for my birthday quite frequently. And it was a good time of year because it wasn't too hot, and it had a good chance of being a little bit overcast and drizzly, especially if it was a day we could get off school and stuff and go during everyone else's workday. That was the prime time. Mind you, this was way before they had, fast passes and all the modern conveniences and stuff, because I'm old and stuff. That makes sense. Because I know when they had to close for COVID, that was like the first time they've had to really, really shut down and stuff. But yeah, we used to go in, not downpour, because we lived close enough that, you could reschedule if you needed to, but the the light mist rain was like perfect. You could put on just a poncho, run to the front of the line. No one would be in line. You'd just keep going on the same ride over and over if you wanted to. It was good times. Fahrenheit's literally the worst unit ever. Yep. Not proportional compared to Celsius. And it makes no sense. Yep. That's just how we roll. Yeah, it was just always so much easier to convert one over the other in school, and it made sense. Not at all. Not at all our system. It really just did not. Why would we want to be logical? Clearly not. Um, okay, we should probably read because I need to make some progress in my book. I'm only at 55%, and I would like to finish it potentially. It is fast, but not that fast. 45 minutes, good for folks. If only. If only. That works for part of it. Yes. Okay. Let me set this back up. Hi, Kylie. Thank you for licking my arm when I'm trying to set a timer. All right. Nope, not at all. Yeah, I mean, there is one point at which 32 and 0 equate to each other. I don't think it works beyond that. I think the point is there's not a super easy conversion. That's the issue. And that there's not like, I'm sure there's something, but yeah. All right. I will see you in 45 minutes and 16 seconds. Welcome back. Oh, we have a regular Kylie again. The monster has been defeated. She's now back to being a regular dog. We took some pictures so I can hopefully get a Bookstagram post out of them. And yeah, they don't want you panting in their ears, buddy. Here, you go there. And we went and grabbed some leftovers. Had very yummy meatloaf for dinner. Kylie got to eat some of the carrots. It was very exciting times. But I also made it to about 70% of my books, so that was good. Hello, Kelsey. I am going for a little bit longer at least. Welcome home. Welcome home. I've got, according to my Kindle, 46 minutes left in my book. So I actually might. It's amazing when you actually sit down and read, you actually get through more pages. Read a little bit of Immortal Longing, but ultimately got distracted. Relatable. Regular Kylie. She's so happy. Yes. She's been sitting in my lap as I read. And it's warm up here too, which also makes her look happier. The panting. 35 pages. You are speeding up there. Made it chapter 16, about halfway through. I hope you are still having a fantastic time with it. Your last sprint, need to go to sleep. Understandable. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you. I had a staff dinner tonight. Won't lie, I'm a bit tipsy right now. Hey, there could be worse ways, I guess, to spend a Tuesday night. Hopefully you like, your fellow staff people. That we used to, many moons ago, used to do work like happy hours and fun stuff like that. That stuff went away at some point. We all got too busy, I think. Managed to get from 60 to 67% done with Tainted Cup. And now done work. Yay for being done work. That is good times. Work with very good people. It was a lot of fun. That's good. That's good. I like a lot of my coworkers. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Good night, Clementine. Thank you for hanging out. Say good night, buddy. Oh. Wee. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? She was modeling. I'm pairing the monster costume with a nonfiction book, actually, but what's it called again? It has monster in the title, so I thought it was a good match. And I keep forgetting The Monster and the Mirror, which is a nonfiction for talking about mental health and the overlap with how it's portrayed, like in TV shows and books and movies and stuff. And it's really interesting, actually. And it's a part memoir, part kind of essays about that stuff. And it's really interesting. Work used to do Bar Cart Fridays, courtesy of the bosses. It's the one thing you miss. That is nice. My boss occasionally might, spring for a lunch in the middle of the workday, as long as we're getting our work done. That's about the extent of it. She did get a treat. She got to eat some of the carrots from my meatloaf dinner, and she got a cookie for her modeling. So, peppers puppers. Yes, she's my little book model. And she's extra busy this time of year because we do lots of costumes for Halloween on Bookstagram. And this year I'm putting some into vlogs and stuff too, since it's my first October while vlogging and stuff. So she's getting a lot of costume time in. Carrots and a cookie. She is indeed properly spoiled. But, I made her eat her veggies first. And then, actually, no, that's a lie. We did the pictures first. She got her cookies before the carrots. I'm a bad mother. It's fine. It's fine. She even got kibble. I mean, she is indeed spoiled. We got a new costume delivery today, so she got to try that on too before I figure out what we're using it for. It's been a big day for her. She got the veggie eventually, yes. Yeah, she's a big veggie eater. People don't believe me when I say that my dog sometimes will like vegetables more than meat. But both her and my dog from before were big vegetable eaters. Asparagus is particularly popular amongst the dogs of my family. They're weird. What can I say? My cat and dragon are spoiled too. Well, Druggy was demanding food, so it seems only right. Seems only right. Kylie's not much into worms, though. I don't think. She's scared of bugs more than anything else. Yes, we like spoiling. We like spoiling. She's got new toys coming that she doesn't know about yet. I'm reading a bunch of horror that's set around camping, summer camps and all of that type of stuff. And BarkBox was on the same wavelength, and they sent a bunch of camping toys. So it's very convenient when things work out that way. He was. But, he was looking good doing it. So that's what's important. She does not have a clown toy, I don't think, but she has a clown costume. She got a new... She actually has a couple clown costumes. She's got a Pennywise clown costume. And we just bought a new one this year because it was cute and I needed to add something to get free shipping. So she's got clown costumes. I don't think she has a clown toy. Mind you, we haven't received our August box yet or our September box because they're really behind. And therefore, who knows when our October box is coming. She was supposed to get some toys from BarkBox that were supposed to be for one of my vlogs, and it's taken so long to get the box that I've had to give up. And she'll get it a different time. What should you read? Finished a book this morning and don't know what to read next. Do you have options? Yes. What options do you have? Sounds like everyone's reading Jay Bree, which not really a me thing, but that seems popular at the moment. Beyond that, I'm in the spooky reading mood mostly. The We Kept Her in the Cellar has turned out to be an interesting take on Cinderella. Cinderella is the monster in that particular retelling. So it's a little bit fantasy-ish, but horror-ish. Not really fantasy, actually. Thinking Fanro, don't know what. Cross of Broadbent would be good. Have you read Serpent, or are you thinking Daughter? Hello, Froggy. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I enjoyed Ashes. No, not Ashes. Is it Ashes? Serpent and the Wings of Night. Is Ashes the second one? Wow, I'm losing track of things. Serpent. Love Serpent, thinking Daughter. I enjoyed Daughter. I tried to read the second book and I had waited far too long. I had forgotten everything and it didn't work for me. But I liked it enough at the time. And the buddy read that I was trying to do it for has been generally really enjoying it. So I think it was largely the fact that I waited too long and forgot everything. Chronotic book, Promise of Peridot, Dawn of Onyx. That's one that Mel was really enjoying. Am I remembering that right? Or Mel and Cass were reading it? I know the name. That's all I know. Finishing up the Three Body Problem trilogy. Did you enjoy that? Because I've had it on hold from the library and I keep putting it off because I can't decide if I really want to read it or not. Daughter was good. Liked it. Good. I think I need to start Daughter over because I think the audiobooks were not the way to go. I do think that's the part of the issue. Because that a lot of people said the same thing with the audiobook. And I did consume it on audio because I think it's included on Audible. But I lost my train of thought. I think it wasn't good. The audio wise. I think people have been enjoying it in print much more. Not read Dawn of Onyx yet. Sounds like one to add to the list. Mel enjoyed the series. Okay, I wasn't totally wrong. Read it. Okay. Keeping it on my list. It's on. I think I'm finally at the top of the hold for the library. For a long time, I was way far down, but I just kind of have it in suspension mode. I like Daughter, but second was meh. I'm hoping Lost is better. In general, I think people in Becca's Discord have been liking it, but like I said, I tried reading book 2 and it just, nothing was making sense to me. Like, not that the book wasn't making sense, but just it wasn't connecting what was what, because I completely apparently erased everything I remembered I read in the first one. 67% of the book 3 really like them, but they do make you feel dumb. I'm willing to feel dumb for a good sci-fi. I'm willing to do that. Yes, I really did enjoy Serpent a lot. And I'm not typically a Fanro reader, so that's saying a lot. I didn't like the second one as much because I kind of missed the competition-y aspect of it, but I did enjoy it. And I just got the novella from that series in the mail, so I'm going to try that at some point since I have it. Need to read book 2 and 3 soon. Becca's live shows next. Yes. I believe she said October. I don't know when in October, but I believe that is what she said. Oops, I'm skipping things. I like the audio book for Three Body, but the narrator for the sequel was not. I remember you saying that. I feel like it's one where I might need the audio with the text in front of me. So I think I have the audio and the book both on hold. I need to time it so they come at the same time. It's not really a plot or character series. It's more about the philosophical question situations. That might work for me. I kind of like those when I'm in the mood for them. Curious to watch the show after and see how it compares. I've been hearing good things about the show. But I also haven't heard a lot about it, so I don't know too much. But what I have heard has been positive. In there too, I can't relate to the hype. Yeah, sometimes need to reread the first Three Body Problem so I can continue. Yeah, it might be one I need to like binge so I don't get dumber in between books. Might have to binge the next. Would agree with that. Really want to reread Three Body Problem someday, but not for a while. And then really like the show. Yeah, I wanted to say it was in Mel's Discord. Maybe we were talking about it at some point. It sounded like people were enjoying. I've started watching From again because it's leaving Amazon Prime this week or this weekend or something. So I needed to get caught up while I had the free access through Amazon. It doesn't even have ads, which is weird. I was expecting to have to deal with a lot of ads, but it's not because the new season starts very soon. if it hasn't already. Probably next week. Yes, I had only watched season 1 also, and then I was planning to wait until all of season 2 is out and binge it and just get the free 1-week trial. And I just never got around to it, and now all of a sudden it got added to Prime at some point, but it's going away from Prime. On we were talking about it on Kelsey's sprints for the kickoff for Halloween-a-thon. And so I just happened to look it up and saw that it was leaving in 9 days, and that was as of Sunday. So I binged season 1, and now I'm starting in on season 2. Hopefully I can finish most, if not all of it, before it leaves Prime, and then hopefully I will actually get the free trial at some point for MGM and watch the rest of it. The only issue with Prime, I will say, is that it each episode starts with like the trailer for season 3, so I'm afraid that it might be giving spoilers. So I'm trying to remember to like fast forward through that before I see it and get spoiled for things that happen. Yes, I think I really like it. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's very weird. It's very bloody. It's a good time. It's a good season for it. It's on Paramount in Canada. Yeah, I thought it in my head that it was on Paramount here. And I got Paramount to watch something else for a month, and it's not on there. It's on MGM here, which is unfortunate. But I will have to get like the trial for them once more of the episodes are out, or pay for a month of it. The Lost subreddit has it on my radar for a show with the same vibe. Yeah, because it's the same like creators. There's definitely a lot of Lost kind of vibes to it. And I feel like they intentionally make references occasionally, just some of the things they say, or the fact that they use the word lost a lot. There's just something about it that definitely pulls on it. Some of the sound effects that they use feel very Lost. Like they pulled them straight out of Lost. Not in a bad way, but just in a, yeah, if you like Lost, I think there's a good chance it'll work. It's on some weird streamer I haven't heard of before in Australia. Yeah, it's amazing how many different streamers there are that do things. The premise sounds a bit like the Pines trilogy to me. Yes. Yeah, I can see that comparison. I don't know where it's headed, but yes, I can definitely see that. Yeah, it's a weird mix because you got almost like a Walking Dead vibe to it, but not really. And there's definitely Lost vibes, and I can absolutely see the Pines trilogy as a comparison. Yeah, I think it's just really good. Like it doles out information at a good pace to keep you hooked, and people, there's consequences, and you can't guarantee that people you like are going to still be alive in the next episode. And it's a good one. Yes, there really are. And given the number of books and readathons I have on my agenda in October, I don't have time to be watching things. but yeah, I definitely, right now I'm watching a couple of episodes right at bedtime to keep myself getting through that, which is not ideal, like right before sleep kind of a watch, but yeah, agreed, Bar. It's amazing what autocorrect decides to call us sometimes. Yeah, I keep hoping for Kelsey's readathon that I'll land on one of the squares that say you have to watch a movie, you have to watch a TV show. So far I've only hit the squares I've added myself to the board, so it's my own fault, really. Bar nat or nat bar. Yes, that's good. I hate it when main characters have plot armor keeping them alive. Yeah. I mean, there are certainly main characters who I'd be surprised if they died, but it's such a small. I mean, the whole premise of the show is they're cut off from the world. So you have a limited number of people, and you get to know a decent number of them well enough that you feel it when they're no longer there. Puppy. Puppy.
Oh,
Yeah. What are you being loud for? What are you being loud for? So yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes. I get the sense from the bit of spoiling I've had from the trailer for season 3 that there's going to be cliffhangers and stuff at the end of the season. So we shall see. What is going on, puppy? You're being you're being crazy pants. Kylie says it's time to sprint and or do fetching sprints. Are people good with 45 minutes? Does that work for folks? I know it's getting late for some of you, so I understand if people have to dip off. Hello, getting some work done tonight. How is everyone? I am doing pretty well. Having a chill evening, trying to read, trying to keep my dog from making too much noise. Works for you, good for you. And hope you are doing well as well. Sorry, I'm a little extra scatterbrained this evening. It's nothing new, really, quite frankly. All right, let us bring back up this timer. Kylie, chill one more minute and then okay. We are going to do yeah, she's ready for bed and to go watch scary things. This is true. That's what I was reacting to. Okay, we're going to do 45 minutes and 30 seconds because Kylie's being weird and doesn't want me to focus on getting it to the correct time. So I'll see you guys in 45 minutes and 20 seconds. Welcome back. Kylie is indeed a low-key horror fan. You've seen the way she tears into her toys. She could very much be a slasher killer of the stuffed items variety anyway. Finished work. Yay! Yay! Time snacks and reading. Decided to read Monstrilio, which is not a Saul Fanro. No, it is not. But I have it from Libby, and people are waiting, so I want to read it. I enjoyed that one. I hope you do too. It's weird. Hello. If you are still here, we are just doing casual reading sprints with a spider and fly timer, as one does. Reading and chatting. That's pretty much our point being here. Made it chapter 20. Good. Didn't read, got ready for bed. Also a good plan. Made it 20 pages in. I'm getting very tired though, so going to bed after the chatty bit, I think probably I am as well. I know this was a little on the shorter side. The stupid workday not letting me get home till 7 o'clock on a evening is always annoying, but my headache's starting to come back just a tad from this morning, so I think it's time to go watch some horror in bed and go to sleep. Take a shower, relax. Kylie's already passed out. She destroyed a toy. I went and got her a toy to fetch with, and she tore it apart a bit, and then she passed out, and she's sleeping already. It's past her bedtime. Does seem weird already, and I like it. Good. I hope you continue enjoying it. It was definitely weird, but I thought did grief really well, but also just weirdness and horror-ness, if that makes sense. Boo Workday. I agree. It's feeling like it's going to be a long week because somehow it's only Tuesday. Got 74% in. Nice. Which is really far when you're on the final book in a trilogy, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Well, I thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I had fun, and I got through a lot more reading than I otherwise would have done. Oh, I finished Camp Slaughter. I would not recommend it. It wasn't great. Hopefully my worst read of the week, so yay. Yeah. You are almost done. But I finished my book, so at least, I accomplished something, and I can move on to bigger and better things, hopefully. You are very, very welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it, and I will hopefully do some before too long again. I keep wanting to, and I don't want to overlap with other people who are doing them, who I follow, and then it gets complicated. But it's good to throw them in here. They're good motivation for me to actually keep sitting up and reading and getting stuff done in the evening. So anyway, good night. Sweet dreams to everyone. And I will talk to y'all very soon. If I can click the button.